Okay, I don't even have to look at this to know that it's not gonna provide the solution to my problem in specific, in particular. All right, look, you literally you have all these people out here, all right, and they're talking about like, oh, priorities, right? How do you not like eat bad food, or how do you not overeat? And it's like, oh, think about how bad it is, right? Think about how it makes you feel when you eat it, and it's like, I know, okay, I know how bad the Big Mac is. I know all about the trans fats, all about the saturated fats. I know all about, the peanut butter and the almond milk. It's not actually like made of peanuts and almonds. I know all that stuff, all right? I'm not trying to figure out what to think about. I'm trying to figure out how to think at all, my boy. Like you go out into the world, you see biscuit, all right? And I shove that shit down my gullet, dude. Just and then it's like it's some time later that it's like, oh, wait, I wanted to lose weight. Like I literally cannot remember the things that I need to do when they need to be done. And that's literally that's pretty much something that can be put across my entire life. Every time it's like I need to do XYZ, but I don't remember to do it, all right? Like literally I can put this stuff up, all right, like in an analogy. Or imagine I'm a computer, all right? The computer has limited RAM, all right? You feel me? Limited RAM, limited memory, all right? And most of that RAM gets taken up by the operating system when you boot this bitch up in the morning, all right? And you don't get to choose what things boot up, right? If you're out there, if you got your Windows computer out there, all right? You plus, you turn it on. You don't get to choose which, you don't get to like, check mark like, oh, you know what? I'm not feeling Notepad today, calculator, I'm not looking to do any math, so just go ahead and skip that one. No, you don't get to do that, bro. All right? Like you literally, like you have to click and open up Photoshop before you can begin making memes. All right? You can't start selecting the Photoshop tools before you do the first most important thing, which is click on the little icon to boot it up, bro. And then you know what you do? You try to boot it up, and guess what? The RAM is like, sorry, no memory. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. How do I do that, man? How do I unlock the ability to remember things when I need to remember them? All right. How do I remember I don't need extra stuff to put on top of my priorities. It's not like when I eat a biscuit or when I eat something bad for me. It's not like, in my mind I'm like, oh, actually, perhaps, perchance it's not that bad. Actually, just a little bit of this cheesecake. No, it's literally in the moment when I'm eating it. All right, I got it. I'm like, oh, it's like I'm not thinking about the things that I want to do. Right, like the memory, the RAM, it gets cached out, man. It gets like uninstalled. All right, and if that's not the problem, it's usually something else. Again, just talking about this sort of brain rot, like inability to act. I feel like I'm a good ass like live example of why the invisible passenger theory is true, because there are so many things where I'm in my mind like, I gotta do this, you gotta do this, and it doesn't have to be something bad, because I know it's like, oh, grueling things, we don't want to do grueling things. No, it's not even that. Even if it's something that I want to do, I'll be like, get this done, and then guess what? I don't fucking get it done. Sometimes it feels like I'm not the one in control. Sometimes it feels like I'm a member in like a Twitch or YouTube chat, like, you know, but clacking up responses in the chat, right? And it's just about as successful, right? Trying to get the streamer to do what you want. And it's just like, how do I take control, man? Help me out, all right? How do I not eat the bit? No, no, no. How do I remember? How do I remind myself of what I need before it's too late? All right, literally. How do I like, like I'm out there, whim biscuit, or I'm saying biscuit, but just insert any unhealthy food that you really just don't need. I'm just like, oh, biscuit, and then I was like, and like some sort of like Breath of the Wild remember memory with Link, like my persona, like, you don't need this, like, remember, oh, yo, I need the vestiges of One for All from My Hero Academia, all right? Literally to be like, you know, remember your destiny. You don't need this. Remember your calories you've taken so far. That's what I need, bro. How, bro? Let me know, man. Sir, no, let me know. Tell me. I know you know. I don't know. Ugh. That's all. Thanks.